Hello, legendary leaders, and welcome back to another enlightening episode of Legendary Leadership Bites. I'm your host, Fatah Khan, and today we are going to talk about an interesting topic. This is a topic which I hear from a lot of people. This is a question that comes to me from many of the people, and a lot of people actually get stuck into this. What is this? This is overthinking. And the topic that I'm going to cover today is going to help you in overcoming overthinking. I'm going to talk about 7 steps that can help you to overcome overthinking. What are these 7 steps? First of all, let's understand what happens because of overthinking. Now, if you are overthinking, you know that you go into what? Procrastination mode. And when you enter into procrastination mode, what happens there? In this zone or in this mode, do you take actions or you stay stagnant there? And because you don't take actions, what happens to you? Since you are overthinking, right? You're not doing anything, you're just thinking. And when you are overthinking and not doing anything, you won't have any results in your life. But on the other side, if you are able to overcome overthinking, what will happen in your life? You will be able to take actions. And because you take actions, you will be able to get results in your life. So, what are the 7 steps to overcome overthinking? Step number one is awareness. The first step is to become aware of these thoughts. What kind of thoughts are coming to you? Like, what are you overthinking about? Right? You have to become aware of those thoughts and start journaling those thoughts. Start writing down those thoughts, like, and notice when are these thoughts coming to you? What are these thoughts? Right? So make a note of these thoughts. So this will help you to become aware of the thoughts that you are getting. Sometimes you might be confused, and because of it, you are overthinking. Sometimes you might be feeling overwhelmed, because of which you are overthinking. Sometimes there might be a fear which is stopping you and you are overthinking. Sometimes it might be your experience from your past that is actually not allowing you to take certain actions and you are overthinking. But for all of this, you need to become aware of what is happening with you. And becoming aware is the first step, right? And making a note of these things will actually help you. Number two is challenge your thoughts. Now, many a times, the thoughts that we have, are they for real, or are they just coming from the place of assumption? Are they something that you are going to experience, or are they something which you have experienced in the past? Maybe because you are an older version, maybe because you were not well equipped, maybe because you did not have the resources or the skills. Now you need to think of whether these thoughts are real, right? Challenge your thoughts, because once you challenge your thoughts, you will be able to really understand if these thoughts are practical, or these thoughts are something that are just assumptions, or something that you can ignore and move ahead, right? Like, question the validity of your thoughts. What kind of thoughts you are getting? Are they based on some facts or just assumptions, right? Is there any validation for this thought? Is there anything which is like an justification for this thought? Think of this rather than just overthinking and then just assuming. It's always better to challenge your thoughts. That's step number two. What is step number three? Step number three is set clear goals. Why do we overthink? We overthink because we don't have a plan. And why don't we have a plan? Because we have not set our goals. When you set your goals, you will be able to have a direction. Because if you don't have goals, what will happen with you? Because you don't have goals, you don't have a direction, you don't know where you are going, you don't know what you want to achieve. And because of that, what will happen? You are doing random stuff. And when you are doing random stuff without having any action plan, without having any goals, like, high chances you will always overthink. So what is something that you need to do here is set clear goals, because your goals will give direction, and because you have direction, you will not overthink at times, right? And then step number 4 is practice mindfulness. A lot of times our mind is cluttered with a lot of thoughts, and today in this busy world, it's easy to get distracted because of social media, because of others influence, because of many other things that are happening around us. It's easy to get influenced, but it's important for you to practice mindfulness. Like, do some deep breathing exercises, start the day with some meditation, end the day with meditation. right? Meditation can help you here. Deep breathing exercises can help you here, right? And then also like spending some me time, like being in isolation for some time, right? Without actually giving any thoughts. Like this is called as no thinking zone, where you're not thinking anything at all. You're just at peace. No thinking, no distractions from anyone, nothing. This will help you actually when you practice mindfulness. And then comes the step number 5, limit information intake. We know that today we are living in which era? We are living in the era which is flooded with information, right? Because information is everywhere. You go on Google, you get a lot of information. Google Baba gives a lot of information, right? You go on WhatsApp, lot of information being flooded from different places in different groups. You go on chat gpt, lot of information, right? Everywhere we have lot of information. And when we take a lot of information, what will happen? We get into analysis paralysis. And this is one of the disease that a lot of people go through, because they actually try to find a lot of options around them. They'll also try to gather a lot of information, and because they are overwhelmed with information, they get into analysis paralysis and they don't take any action. Now if you have to limit yourself, limit yourself to the information intake, because lesser the information, right, better it is for you to stay focused on what you really need to do. And when I say lesser the information, like have a dedicated plan. When you have set clear goals, you know what you want to really research, and stay committed to the topic and the area, and do not try to have like overly burdening yourself with lot of information, right? And information from the right sources, from the right people, is also important, right? So that is step number 5, limit information intake. Then comes your step number 6. What is step number 6? Take action. Now I tell this all the time to my mentees. When you start anything, right, there may not be any clarity that you have, but you still need to take action. In the beginning it will look difficult. Take action. When you get started, it would look, it is going to be hard. Still, what is that something you need to do? Take action. When you start the journey, you might get somewhere some failures. What do you need to do? You need to stop? No. Take actions. When you get success, you will feel like relaxing, but again, take actions. The ultimate message is take actions. And what kind of actions? Now, if you see successful leaders, they don't take perfect actions, they take imperfect actions. What you need to do is like take the load from yourself. You don't have to take perfect actions, you just have to take imperfect actions. Whatever you are learning, implement. Whatever you are learning in terms of skills, implement. Whatever you have understood, implement, right? Take actions in different formats, in different ways, because only when you take action you will get more and more clarity, right? Otherwise you will continue to overthink, and that will actually go in loop. So taking action is the step. What is the last one? And this is my favorite, and this is something that has helped me to actually transform my life, and this is seek support. Many a times in our lives, because of our experience, right, because of our tenure, because of something that we have done in certain industry, in field, right, in certain job, what we start believing is we know everything. And sometimes we also hesitate to ask for support. Mainly because if we have crossed certain number of years of experience, we start thinking, hey, can I take help from juniors? No. What will people think of me? Can I take support from my seniors? What will they think of me, whether I really have that knowledge or information or no? And in that, people don't seek support. Best thing that has helped me, and I would highly recommend you, is seek support. And seek support from whom? Seek support from mentors. Find a mentor in your life who has already walked the path, who knows what is the path that can help to get success, and follow the mentor, right? That is something that you can do. Seek support from mentor, seek support from accountability partner. Find yourself an accountability partner who is like highly inspired, highly motivated, who is there to hold you accountable to take actions, because your accountability partner can be the driving force for you. And of course, the last one in terms of seeking support is seek support from a positive community. Become a part of a positive driven community who is always thinking positive and always like moving ahead in the right direction, because your environment is more powerful than your willpower, right? And you become the average of 5, 10, 15, whatever you take. but you become the average of the people around you. So seek support from people rather than hiding or working in solo. This always helps. To summarize, how do you actually overcome overthinking? There are 7 steps. Number one, awareness. Number two, challenge your thoughts. Number three, set clear goals. Number four, practice mindfulness. Number five, limit information intake. Number six, take action. And number seven, seek support. I hope these steps will help you to overcome your overthinking and start taking actions. And what kind of actions? Let me remind you again, you just need to start taking imperfect actions. And I'm sure that will help you in terms of getting success for yourself in your career and becoming a legendary leader. Thank you once again for being here on this particular episode. And until our next episode, keep leading with purpose and impact. Stay inspired, stay influential. Thank you.